The Bates family timeline is shifting fast right now, and honestly, the internet is starting to notice just how many major life changes are happening all at once. While Katie Bates Clark and Travis are suddenly packing up their entire Tennessee life only months after settling into their new home, her brother Warden Bates is quietly stepping into a completely different chapter himself after landing a brand new job connected directly to the Bates family business circle. What started as a simple moving update and a casual work reveal has quickly turned into a much bigger conversation online about independence, financial pressure, family expectations, and whether some of the younger Bates siblings are finally trying to build lives outside the family machine. Let us start with Katie and Travis, because their sudden moving countdown immediately sent followers into emotional chaos online. Katie officially kicked off the packing series with a caption reading, "9 days to go," officially down to single digits, before admitting that packing up their entire house has forced them to realize they own way more stuff than they ever expected. She explained that the biggest current debate in the Clark household is whether they should risk using a smaller 20-foot U-Haul truck or play it safe with a massive 26-footer, since they also have to tow another vehicle behind it. Katie joked that they are desperately trying not to rent more truck than they actually need, while simultaneously trying to avoid turning moving day into a total disaster. And honestly, the video itself looked exactly like the kind of exhausted chaos every young family experiences during a major move. Katie started the vlog outside in the driveway, wearing red and white striped pajamas while drawing a giant number 9 onto one of the cardboard boxes before turning it into a smiley face for the countdown. But once the camera moved into the garage, things looked significantly less organized. Boxes were stacked everywhere alongside loose mattresses, lawn chairs, workout equipment, and random household clutter scattered across the floor, like the family had suddenly realized they needed to dismantle their entire life in under 2 weeks. Inside the closet, Katie and Travis worked side by side sorting clothes into piles while using color-coded tape to organize what stays, what goes, and what gets donated. Meanwhile, Haley casually rode around the room on a pink scooter, completely unbothered by the stress unfolding around her. One of the most relatable moments came later, when Katie and Travis sat together at the dining table, staring at the U-Haul website, trying to calculate pricing differences between the two truck sizes, while visibly looking overwhelmed by the logistics of the entire move. Honestly, the whole vlog carried this exhausted energy of two people trying to stay calm while realizing just how massive this transition actually is. The comments underneath the video immediately split into two completely different conversations. One side of the audience became deeply invested in helping them survive moving day itself. Experienced movers, military families, and professional packers flooded the comments, warning Katie not to underestimate how quickly boxes multiply during a move, with many basically begging her to just rent the 26-foot truck and avoid the inevitable stress. Other followers became weirdly concerned about the family dog Remy, asking why the dog has been almost completely absent from recent updates and whether he is moving with them too. But the most emotionally loaded reactions centered around what this move actually means long-term for Katie and her kids. One especially blunt commenter pointed out that the children are no longer going to grow up constantly surrounded by dozens of cousins and nearby relatives anymore, especially after Katie and Travis had only recently settled into their beautiful Tennessee home. And honestly, that comment completely shifted the tone online because it tapped directly into what many followers already suspect, that this move feels emotionally bigger than just changing houses. Meanwhile, while Katie's side of the internet looked emotional and chaotic, attention quickly shifted toward her brother Warden Bates after a completely different update started circulating online. A Reddit thread titled "Warden's New Job" went viral after followers spotted Warden appearing in a promotional video for Tennessee Standard, the plumbing, heating, and air company owned by Kelton Balka, Josie Bates' husband. In the video, Warden stood outside in full company uniform, wearing a dark gray Tennessee Standard work shirt and matching company hat, while industrial work trucks sat parked behind him. The business account playfully asked followers to share their best plumbing hacks in the caption, while the official Bates family account quickly liked the post, seemingly confirming that Warden has officially entered the trade workforce full-time. And honestly, many fans seemed genuinely relieved seeing him step into a more stable career path now that he is married and building a life with Cabri. But of course, once Reddit got involved, the conversation immediately became way messier than just a simple job announcement. Critics quickly started joking that Kelton's plumbing company has basically turned into a full employment center for Bates' relatives, with several users sarcastically labeling Warden a Nepo baby. Others pointed out how fascinating it is that so many of the Bates sons seem to delay serious career planning until the exact moment marriage, bills, or home ownership suddenly enters the picture. At the same time, though, plenty of people defended Warden and argued trade work is one of the smartest and most stable paths he could realistically take right now. Several commenters pointed out that he has already spent years helping renovate homes and working construction-related jobs with family members, meaning the transition into hands-on trade work actually makes perfect sense for him. Others praised Kelton for giving younger relatives genuine job opportunities instead of simply letting them drift aimlessly into influencer culture full-time. But then, the internet took things one step further and started connecting Warden's new job directly to Katie and Travis's sudden move back to New Jersey. And honestly, this is where the theories became genuinely fascinating. Some Reddit users began speculating that Travis may have felt increasing pressure to fully integrate into the same blue-collar family work culture surrounding Kelton's company and the Bates brothers. Because Travis comes from a very different background and family environment, commenters theorized that trying to fit into the Bates family's tightly connected career ecosystem may have quietly created tension behind the scenes. A few users even suggested that Katie and Travis moving back to New Jersey could represent a larger attempt to build independence away from the constant expectations, overlapping business relationships, and deeply intertwined family structure in Tennessee. Now, whether any of those theories are actually true is obviously impossible to know from the outside. But honestly, the reason these conversations keep exploding online is because followers are starting to notice a bigger pattern happening across the younger Bates generation. Some siblings appear to be moving deeper into the family business system, while others seem increasingly focused on building distance, privacy, and independence away from it. And right now, Katie and Warden almost feel like two completely opposite examples of that shift happening in real time. But now, I want to hear from you guys. What was your biggest reaction to Katie and Travis's sudden moving countdown? Do you think leaving Tennessee could actually create healthier independence for their little family? Or do you think moving away from such a huge support system will eventually become difficult? And honestly, what do you think about Warden joining Kelton's company? Is it smart stability, family favoritism, or simply the reality of how close-knit families help each other succeed? Drop all your thoughts, theories, and reactions down below. And if you want more Bates family updates, internet deep dives, and reality TV breakdowns, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next video. Stay safe out there, and I will see you guys in the next one.